gonna be a bit of an echo in this video because it's an empty room. I'll be showing you the reason as to why it's an empty room, and I'll be doing the big reveal later. So today we're gonna be talking about the next lesson on this series, learning on the job. If you're new to my YouTube channel, what's up and welcome. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Like, listen, it's for free. Give me a thumbs up in case you like any of my videos. Share my video. Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Get to know me. I'll put the link in the description box below. And what else did I do? Subscribe. That's an anthem that every YouTuber ought to sing. So I will go ahead and sing it. Subscribe. Let's get into the video. It's been a minute since I posted. I'm so excited to get back with episode 4, is it? I hope it's episode 4 because I have to cut this part out. Don't be afraid to start. Where there's a will, there's a way, guys. And I'm not just saying that, I'm serious. Story time. This girl, perfectionist, everybody knows that. And I do not know how to perform or do anything under perfect. Not perfect in the sense of being perfect, but like if this is how I want it and I don't get it like that, then we're gonna have a problem. So it was the time that I was starting the salon. I'm at the site right now, right opposite the salon. The time that I was starting the salon, I had such a tough experience because I thought I was just I'd saved up my money, I'd worked so hard, I'd worked my ass off, guys. I thought that I was just gonna do this, do that, do this, and well, we're gonna be done and open in about a month. Well, we were open in about 2 months, but then there was a lot of hassle during the last 3 weeks because I couldn't find the money to do other things. So then I started drawing from not all my places per se, but I was drawing from the rent from my house, and I was drawing from my side hustle. So during that time, people who have my WhatsApp know that I was making juice. I didn't ever feel myself making juice because it's kind of hard to do that, but cookies, I was making cookies and supplying and trying to put them out for sale, and then meatballs. And I really appreciate my friends that then reached out online. Before, I wasn't really posting for like online delivery, to be honest, and I don't think I was ready, but I was just looking for money, to be honest. And I had drawn all my sources out and I started to cry. Like, I would go to bed, especially in the last week, and I would cry before the launch because I knew people were going to come, but I still couldn't even put my launch to be the way I wanted it to be because I didn't have the money, you know what I mean? So I wanted things to be very perfect, and I had not gotten them to the perfection standpoint that I wanted them to be. But then I feel like during that time, for that week where I cried constantly and I prayed to God, why, imagine, I got a wake-up call one from my friend who says it's really not a situation of God, why. There's so many salons that start without having everything, but I wanted to have everything, you know what I mean? So that was the problem, and I still could have just started, but I wanted it to be what I wanted it to look like. In spite of the extension, I wanted it to be what I wanted it to be before opening day. And it still wasn't. Like, I reached a point 2 days before, and I'm like, if I keep doing this, my eyes are gonna get all buggy and everything, then I'll look bad in the pictures. But I just decided, my boyfriend told me, you know what, he encouraged me basically in the Lord. It was very easy for me to get distracted. I said that already. But I guess my moral of the story is that don't be afraid to start. Just start. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just start your business. I moved through all the other places in the salons. There is a lady that I have who part-times. She stays up the hill. She has a mini salon, but she doesn't even have, what does she have? Like it's barely anything when you think about it. You can't even think that how is she even operating without this and that, but she operates and she just knows that she'll get there slowly. And I think during that time I really the salon experience really humbled me, guys. So what I want to encourage you to do in your business, one lesson that I have learned on this job is to just start anyway. I then acquired a snack bar. Originally it was called the snack bar when I was doing the whole side hustle for the snacks. It was called the snack bar, but now I'm rebranding, so that's exactly where I'm seated. I'm rebranding, changing the colors, changing the name. I'm gonna be calling it the Munchies Loft. The Instagram is right here. Please feel free to follow. As soon as we open, we'll be getting the page active. We're gonna be doing online deliveries in the future. And a revamp of the menu, revamp of the staff, a rebranding of the staff that are going to be here. It's a small place, it's right opposite the salon, so I wanted something that was easy to maintain. So, it started right a week and a half right after the salon, but then it just kept operating. I'll be showing you guys pictures. It was literally nothing. I didn't have a window. I didn't have a door. I had an iron sheet for a door and some old door. Like, okay, it's like a huge thing like this, and part of it is an iron sheet. Then the other part is like a small door that somehow hooked into the wall there, but it was still operating and people were coming in. And it was actually even doing really well, For those 2 weeks I was shocked. So I think during that time when I had the first season of the lockdown, I had a lot of time to reflect and think, and I discovered that where there's a will, there's a way. Just start with however small you have to start. You don't have to first have everything to perfection. You don't have to first have all the money for you to start. You don't have to have all the money that you need to start it, because sometimes I do talk to people when I talk about investments or what they should do or get an idea of this and that. They think that they need to first have like millions and millions of money for them to be able to do that. But that small money, that small 100 shilling coin, that small dollar, that small pound, that small euro, that one, without that one, that money would never be able to make it to $1 million. You know what I mean? So you start by building it small. When you make them several, then they add up eventually. One day, but it doesn't mean that keep saving. You can save. I don't have anything against saving, but putting money in the account can just end up sitting there until the next time when you need to use it, and then it's going to be done. But you can use that money to be doing something in the meantime, even if it's small. I think that's one of the things that I have also learned that I will put in this episode as well. I encourage you guys not to undermine anything. Like everything that brings money, even if it's, I don't know who I remember talking to about the whole supplying, making cookies or juice, and they were not down for it. Like I was on my own because they're like, how do people see me do that? You might think that people who be on the roadside and sell bananas, they make really small money. Sometimes they do. They might make less money than you get from your salary or from your allowance. But at the end of the day, that person saved their money, 5,000 let's say, and bought a bunch of bananas and decided that, when they ripen, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go around selling them so that I can make money for my children, so that I can make money for myself, to feed my family or not. I saw that's a true story, by the way. I won't mention the person, but he was struggling because of the lockdown and because we were in need of him or his services during the lockdown time. He decided that, he had some of the money that he had left and decided to buy a bunch, is it a cluster? Which one is the big thing? A bunch of bananas, and decided to just wait for them. During that time it was still Ramadan, so usually Muslims, especially in town, they'll maybe break their fast on like a banana there or something. So that thing was actually making him money, to the point that when we needed him at first, they were like, well, if you're not giving me a deposit an advance on my salary, then I think maybe we'll wait until the lockdown is done, because I need to know that I can have money to feed my family and my wife and myself. And he was making money, you know. All it takes is just, he used only 5,000 Ugandan shillings, guys, to start this current business, the snack bar. I started with 48,000 Ugandan shilling, guys. I'm not sure how much that is, but yeah, there it is. 48,000 Ugandan shillings, about that much equivalent. Imagine. And now there's a whole snack bar. It's not big, it's nothing small. I'm still not happy with where it is now, still with the renovations, but I had to remind myself, this is why I actually took this video, I had to remind myself that, remember what happened with the salon, trying to stress yourself and starting to cry and everything. Just start. I was working and people were still coming here and coming in, and you're still getting the small money you were getting, and when you didn't even have a window, it wasn't even painted, it didn't even have this back part right here. As you can see, we don't have much just yet in the back, but well, that's supposed to be for utensils and glasses, so. But yeah, somebody can start with just as little as this over here. So it didn't even have this background, it didn't even look like this, but people were still coming. So I think I had to be encouraged in that, and just had to also encourage you guys, and a lesson that you need to learn, that I have learned on the job that I had never learned before, is that it's okay to take baby steps, and it's okay to start small. Never ever despise small beginnings. This started with 48,000 Ugandan shillings, 48, for making juice, then ended up making cookies, and then ended up making meatballs, and for now that's enough, because there's only, you know, population of stuff is 1. I can't afford anybody else. But yeah, you know, if it's right opposite here, it's easier for me to maintain and do this, and supervise the salon and supervise the loft. It's gonna be called the Munchies Loft. So yeah, I guess I don't know if you guys, have I made sense? I was speaking from my heart this time. I had no notes written down, but I was speaking from my heart. While I was here, I was just saying, you know, I think I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna go ahead and start, because I was supposed to start 2 weeks ago, but because the person hadn't yet finished painting, these weren't painted, this wasn't painted, it was some sort of brown, and I was saying, it's so off from my colors, and how can the customers come in and this and that? How is it like some sort of brown, like a coffee brown? Like imagine beige, burgundy, coffee brown, and white. Like it wasn't working for me. It wasn't ugly brown, so I had to just sort that out immediately. But there's other sections that aren't done, but I've just decided, you know what, let me just start small, even if I have to get as little as the less money that one can get in a week or in a day. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So that's my lesson for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel, my YouTube video, and coming back to my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe in case you like any of my videos. Share this video. Listen, share this video for free. Give me a thumbs up. Share my video. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know the questions that you have. Let me know what else. Just let me know. Let me know the questions that you have. Any comments that you would like to make or pass, or anything basically that you need advice on, or anything that I didn't make clear in this video or any of the previous my previous videos. I hope that I can see your messages in time and be able to respond to you, but I promise that I'll respond to each and every one of you. That's the promise. I promise. Yes. So once again, give me a thumbs up. Yay. Share my video. Yay. Drop a comment in the comment section. Yay. And subscribe. Subscribe. This is Love Violet, and thank you for watching.